The last 20 years, since way back in 2005, Porter Leaf has worked to improve early childhood literacy in Memphis and Shelby County. Since the start of the Books from Birth program 20 years ago, more than 8 million free books have been delivered to children in our community. Just let that number wash over you just for a minute. And this is the young lady who's partially responsible for all of that new literacy that's coming to life. Joining us today to talk about the program is the director, Wynett Jones. So welcome to you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, it's a privilege to talk with you. And, you know, we cover so many tragedies on the news. We just talked about that sports bar closing and the violence that led to the closure. And I'm convinced that if kids were taught to read right from the get-go, as you espouse doing 24/7 as your job, a whole lot of our challenges in the community would be headed off. Do you agree?
I do agree, and thank you, Joe, for having me. I agree completely that we must start early in helping our little ones become literate and enjoy reading. We have an opportunity to get them ready for kindergarten, and it starts at birth.
Absolutely. So why is it so important that our youngsters have a kindergarten readiness with literacy?
Well, 80% of our brain development happens by the time we're 3 to 5 years old. And so during that time, it's a great time to teach vocabulary, allow our little ones to have the knowledge of knowing their alphabets and their numbers, and to get them on a start before they even enter kindergarten so they can start off on the right page, if you will.
Well, we're blessed to have two sons who are now in their 30s. They're good readers, but my wife is a great teacher, and she totally focused. Our oldest was reading at age 3.
Wonderful.
It's amazing. I
wonderful.
couldn't think that was possible. Our younger fellow, he was reading well before kindergarten. And so I know that was a tremendous benefit when they came in and we could see the other children, because we went to public schools. So there was a definite advantage.
Absolutely.
When your kindergartner is already reading.
Absolutely. It is an advantage. And so let me tell you a bit about what it takes to enroll in the program. So we partner with all the hospitals here in Shelby County. And so at the point of birth, families can enroll their children to receive a book at no cost to the family. There is a cost, but there is no cost to the family to enroll. And so they'll receive a book every month from birth to age 5. For kindergarten readiness. And
so it's Books from Birth,
yes.
And this is partially financed through the Dolly Parton Imagination Library and the Governor's Literacy Fund.
Well, the Imagination Library selects the texts that are delivered to children, and our partner, the Governor's Early Literacy Foundation, provides half of the cost of the funding. And at Porter Leaf, we are responsible for raising the additional half of that funding. So it's viewers here at WMC Action News and generous donors in Shelby County that have made this program possible for the past 20 years.
So we need to remember that Porter Leaf started as an orphanage 175 years ago in this community, and has evolved into an agency that serves our community and many of the young people who need help the most, especially from birth to kindergarten readiness with this program. And so you have to raise the funds right there at Porter Leaf for Books from Birth.
Yes. So again, half of the funding from the Governor's Early Literacy Foundation, and the other half, our generous donors in the community make it possible. So we're looking at about $25 per child. So a gift of $125 would cover 5 years for a child's literacy library, to take something off of a parent's plate to receive that high quality, developmentally appropriate book, or it's $25, the cost of a gift card, to gift a child literacy in their own neighborhood.
So for parents or grandparents who are responsible for taking care of their beloved young people from 0 to age 5 especially, how would you encourage them to get kids into reading?
Well, I would encourage them to utilize at least 15 minutes a day. I would encourage them to talk, to read, to sing, and to play with their little ones. We have so many competing things for our attention, like digital devices, and so grandparents and additional family members can help tired families, members, parents, to read to their little ones and sing with them. The books arrive at the home monthly, and so as soon as they arrive, take that plastic off, teach that child their name, how to spell it, their address, and to enjoy the text with them.
So let's remind everybody again how to enroll for Books from Birth.
Absolutely. So families can visit imaginationlibrary.org, or they can, .com, or visit porterleaf.org, where you can select the Books from Birth program or the other 7 programs that all serve children and families. Because you're right, Joe, we've been here 175 years.
That's remarkable. It's H-O-T in our studio.
It
if we were
is.
teaching a young person and they wouldn't need to know how to spell it necessarily, our air conditioning's a little off, so that's why I have a little perspiration on the brow at the moment.
Yes.
But thank you for enduring that.
Thanks for having me.
And for talking and leading our community in this very, very important program that could change our town
can.
and so many lives.
It can.
Wynett Jones, thank you so much.
Thank you.